Come on, Shark Typhoon. Yes, we have 4 islands in deck, so another island is another island buys us all the time, assuming we can drop before they get a creature. All right, we need to draw Typhoon in the next 2 draw steps. Oh no, it needed to be that draw step. We win if they go for Living End. Okay, they're never going for Living End here. They can't go for it. They don't have the forest, but they're yeah, it's not gonna happen. Sad loss, man. Sad loss. 3rd freaking Blood Moon. Not real. Let's play the deck with these changes though. I'm gonna get these cards. Blood Moon and Living End is not very common. No, I have seen it. It's not unreasonable, but what definitely was tilting though was my opponent had an opportunity, like 2 opportunities, I think, to catch a basic forest, and they just didn't. That was what was like so crazy about that game. Thoughts on Force of Vigor over Grudge, since you can pitch Ghidorah. I feel like Grudge is maybe stronger. Force is nice out to Blood Moon. That's a good point. Yeah, I think I'm on board. Assuming my rental limit can handle it. Probably can. I play Force, Ren, and 6 Endurance, though. Or Force of Negation. Yeah, I've got the rental limit. Okay, oh, whoops, sorry. I returned the whole deck instead of... just getting the new cards. Out of habit. I do like these changes, though. We'll see how they play. I don't think I want to play this the whole day, ideally, because these leagues are so long. That was a 2.5-hour league. We don't even have a trophy to show for it. Hold on. There's a mod VIP. Okay, I'll get to a second. Thank you. Not looking at chat at the moment too hard. Okay, got the right list. Gotta update the stream deck too. Who was the mod VIP? Whoosh, please. Which one did you want to do, mod or VIP? Any mod slots? Yeah, we should have some mod slots left. There you go. Welcome to the team. If balls turn into Dead God or the 2-mana removal spell, you can try Chalice. I don't like Chalice very much in Reclamation decks. It's like, you really need that snowball to roll down the mountain, you know what I mean? And Chalice is just kind of like a lock piece that doesn't give you any velocity. Does that make sense? Also, Chalice like still counters the dead part of Dead Gone, which is somewhat awkward, right? Alright, let's go. It seems like it's used once every 10 games, if that. Still worth the sideboard slot. It's also probably more than that. You know, I've played Kihira in plenty of decks like this, and it just does come up. And with Force of Vigor and Endurance in the sideboard, it's like the stock on the card goes up a lot. Less so for Endurance, but somewhat for Endurance. I don't know. People always say that campaigns come up less often than, I don't know. It's like Burn, for the longest time, Burn players told me Lurrus never comes up, and I play Burn, and Lurrus comes up constantly. Mr. Sari told me Lurrus never comes up in Scales, and it comes up pretty often for me too. Soft, thank you for Twitch Prime, appreciate you. Yeah, just play the companion. Don't talk about it. Bad RNG on the counter spells again. This list looks cleaner to me though. The Fire Ices make a lot of sense. I'm liking them. It never comes if you don't play it. That is true. Yeah. Burn players are like, Burn players don't play Lurrus. They're like, it never comes up. Oh man, it's funny. What we cut for the Fire Ice? The Cryptics. We cut the 3 Cryptics and the Unholy Heats for 4 Fire Ice, the 4th Deluge, and the 4th Reclamation. And mulligan this. Lot of bass in 3 months. Appreciate you. For you, Cryptic is better than Bolt. Yeah, for me, Risen Sanctuary is better than Grove of the Guardian. Get a lot of besting for 3 months. You want to play no like cheap removal spells? Like comparing Cryptic and Bolt is odd to me. The 2 cards fill various different functions. Although I guess Risen Sanctuary and Grove of the Guardian fill similar functions, huh? You just put Fire Ice in though? You need 1 mana removal spells in a format with Ragavan. I don't know what to say. It's like listen, the 2 cards are it's just apples and oranges comparing the 2. Pretty painful mana draw this game. Why fruit can't be compared? Why argue every little point, huh? Probably maybe could main phase the Typhoon and just try to play lands. Oh, sorry. The record is now 0-0. Main deck Lurrus. Every crypt doesn't come by card if you resolve wreck. Now we like that spot. Again, this is something that's maybe important to reiterate every once in a while. Is you can say your argument, that's fine. I can counter argument. We can go back a couple times, but after that we got to move on. Just don't need to be too pushy, right? Yeah, the 4-0 counter does bring more viewers. Yeah, no, we just lost playing at 4-0. And then we got to update the record manually because MTG bought us down. Alright, so cut off red mana for the time being. Where we're going, we don't need red mana. You know, we lost Living End. We lost to the 3rd Blood Moon cast by Living End. It was crazy. We counted the first 2. Double, thank you for Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's keep the Triome. Their hand is likely full of removal spells. Yeah, I know the counter spells are mismatching. Please spare me. Please forgive me. Well, we've got a good green-black rock matchup, huh? I don't think I'm hardcasting. I think it is somewhat likely they have Assassin's Trophy or Maelstrom Pulse. Would it be $2 wild to play Ragavan in the board of a creativity deck? No, it's probably pretty good. Even. Not today, Hex Drinker. No hexes here for you. When we added the 4th Reclamation, we're still not drawing it. I think I'll play this lands. We got a pretty mana hungry draw. And I guess now I've got a counter spell up, so I'm gonna hardcast the Typhoon with we got a counter spell up. That's the rule. I was right about the Assassin's Trophy. I think Nexus of Fate should naturally come with a 7/7 shark attached to it. I think that's maybe a good alchemy version of Nexus of Fate. So mana, instant, take an extra turn, make a 7/7 shark. Hire me, wizards. It's just one 7/7 shark. Have a 2/1/1 birds. Yeah, this is balanced because you only get 1 creature instead of 2. I don't need to float mana. I could just counterspell with Nexus end of turn. Can be lazy here. Nexus still banned on Arena. Well, maybe if they added extra shark, people would like it too much, and it would not be banned. Yeah, it's just 1 7/7 shark, Michael. What could it cost? 7 mana? I forgot about Kihira. Yeah, I could use that mana Kihira. We'll probably win anyways. We'll probably squeak it out, I think. Ugh, alchemy, says the chatter. Does that mean you're in favor or not in favor of my proposed change to Nexus of Fate? Because I thought it was a pretty good plan. Opponent really be playing this one out, huh? As is their right. Opponent really be playing it out. Trade Blue White today? No, this is only our second league of the day. We just lost playing at 4-0 to Livians. And so I wanted to make changes to this list. I was planning on pivoting to Blue White if I felt like it. So we may still see that happen, but I think I'm unlikely to want to play Blue White just based on how like slow like these leagues are. So my opponent is playing Green Black Rock, main deck Luris. I want these Veil Bummers. I'm sorry, opponent. I usually like to cut the Nexus against these like rock style discard based decks. Because like you don't always if they're discarding you a lot, the Nexus is less likely to be great. And maybe I'll just trim a Spiral too. Omega Phoenix! Caw! Omega Phoenix! Oh, I should maybe play Explosives, because Thunderblast can be really hard to deal with. And Timo God, I don't have a funny thing to say for your subscription, but thank you for your subscription. Yeah, I need to apologize to my opponent when I Veil. It's only polite. Cut Typhoon is okay. I think Typhoon's pretty good in this matchup, but yeah, that is a card that you do side up sometimes, for sure. So this is a non... Is this a land? Okay, this is not a land. It is a permanent. What's the mana value? The mana value is 1. There's something in my brain ringing. Something in my brain says I can do something about this. But what is it? Sneaky with the 5 months. Appreciate you. Steel? This is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. I watched my 2-year-old son. Oh, I don't kind of occasional stare. I don't want to pick up bad jobs. It's like forgetting your companion. Yeah, probably not super family-friendly then. Yeah, you might see some sloppy play, some misclicks. Bad habits for an impressionable child. One of the streamers I watch whenever he swears and someone in chat complains about him swearing because they're watching with their kids, it gets pretty wild. What can I? It's pretty funny. It's funnier there instead of just like mildly explained by me. Is this deck really as broken as you've been hearing? I don't know how you've been hearing. It's like we just lost playing at 4-0. I think it's pretty good, but I don't know what you heard, you know. Mr. Orange Casting with the 3 months. There's more where this came from if hardcasting continues. Yeah, hopefully we'll continue. Yeah, MTG bot, come back, please. This card's another Liliana. Yeah, the 4-0 was a bummer. It is what it is. Gotta take your L's if you want to get your W's. I gotta draw 2 here. I think I want to bolt the Liliana. Especially with this shark, because I can actually, like... It's actually somewhat realistic for me to kill the Liliana now. Yeah, I want to play this so the shark can be a 3/3 and kill Lily after it pluses. I will lose the card I draw though. All right, that's actually the best card to draw because we get to discard it for some value. This card's third Liliana. Plays a Goyf, so they're going to lose Lily. Tarmogoyf is huge though, 6/7. I did bring in a couple of engineered explosives. I think I played the Triumph tapped. So I'm 1 mana away from Deluge, and I could also cycle or Castle Vantress here. Kind of like classic modern. Tarmogoyf is just this gigantic monster that's hard to deal with. Oh, I did forget Kihira again. I could play that as a chump blocker next turn too if I want. I think it was better to scry 2 here though. Wilderness Reclamation, Wrenn and 6. Yeah, Kihira's just kind of hanging out. Our acquaintance, not our companion. This is 7/8 now. I think I'll take the engineered explosives here. And then I guess I'll take the second wreck. Hopefully we can dodge discard spells. Hopefully they play a second Goyf. That's best case scenario by so much. Bummer. We do have Fire Ice to tap this in the deck. If Kihira has another chump blocker. Fuck. Man. So I have 12 mana after the Reclamation to make it 10/10 shark. So I can block 1, take the hit. I guess I should make it a 8/8, and maybe I draw like Counterspell or Fire Ice. Gilligan, thank you for 5 months. Appreciate you, buddy. This deck's been pretty good today, I think. Having fun with it. Yeah, I think I should just make an 8/8. Oh. I actually have 4 mana up, wow. Oh, I could have hardcast that. Hardcast and die, but what a noble death to die, huh? What a ripoff. Drawing a land. Thursday is BNR front-end formats. Goodbye, Luris. Yeah, I thought it was Tuesday. I hope. I do hope. I hope Luris gets banned. I didn't get my upkeep stop in time. It's fine. All right, Kihira is now coming up in 1 out of 2 games, though. I was told it would come up 1 out of 10 games. We'll see how this continues. I'll keep Memory Deluge on top probably. Well, Shadow Duke gets banned. If Luris gets banned, you get access to Street Wraith, Murktide Region, and any other 3 mana spell. That's interesting. I feel like Death Shadow becomes like a really fun, interesting puzzle to solve, in my opinion. E. Yeah, it just showed. Yeah, it goes back to having like wiggle room instead of just being like, yeah, instead of the show being Spike,